Hey guys. So this is Coach Tanisha, and I am showing you guys the MWBE, right? So this is MWBE site if you are in New York City, New York State, and if you are in other states, all you have to do is go to your state website and Google the MWBE, okay? And Google the MWBE process. Most states are basically the same. You have to have a legit business. You have to be filing taxes. Your business has to be at least 1 year old. You have to have invoices that you have invoiced your clients. And you need a location, right? So basically what the MWBE is, because basically everybody that I'm talking to about it, they never even heard of it, right? So the MWBE is the Minority Women in Business Certificate, okay? It's a program for the federal government that has been around for over 30 years. So this is not like a new program. This is not a new thing. Now, what this is for minorities now to bid on government, city, state, and federal contracts, right? That's what this is really for, okay? But it's not just for Black women or Black men, right? It's for minorities. And if you're considered to be a minority, then you would fit into this criteria, okay? So here's the website. It's esd.ny.gov/doingbusiness/ny/MWBE. But you can also just Google MWBE, and then it tells you. So it gives you all of everything, the assessment tool, what it is, the criteria that you're going to need, the business type. So if you got a corporation, LLC, partnership, or you're a sole proprietor, you would click on the one that you are so that you can see the qualifications. You would have to get things notarized. You would have to send in your, your personal net worth. They want to make sure you don't have a personal net worth over 3.5 million. Of course, you got to be a citizen, so you want to send in your ID or your passport. Of course, you have to send in your taxes. If you have any W-2s, of course, like a bank letter or a bank statement. If you have a resume. Licenses, certificates, if you have any of those things as well. Now, here's the thing with the MWBE, everybody is not going to get accepted, right? So not because, you are, have a business and you've been doing it for a year, everybody doesn't get approved, okay? So for whatever reason, right, then you have the opportunity to reapply in a year, right? That's what I heard. You were able to apply, within a year. So whatever reason that you don't qualify, you can actually call them and they will tell you the reason that you did not qualify. And then maybe that's something that you can work on. But everybody that I'm helping getting MWBE certified, it's taken them about 2 months to get certified. And now they go into the database, which is a list that the state, the federal government, they send out different jobs. They send out different opportunities and you can apply for them. They also have different events, right, in your state. And I know in New York, they have all these different events at schools, at courts, at different facilities, so that MWBEs can come together and they can present their opportunity that they have to potential city and state and federal agencies. I just went to one last week, and there was a whole lot of companies there looking to hire MWBEs. So while you're going to start hearing more about the MWBEs, because the federal government has now mandated, the federal government has mandated that all city and state agencies hire MWBEs, which is contract them, right? So in your state or your city, just, in New York, we have sanitation, we have correction, we have police, we got the school system, we got we also have the hospitals. There's so many, right? There's so many city agencies that now the federal government is saying, y'all city agencies have to hire minorities, okay? And you have to hire at least 30% minorities, right? You have to hire at least 30%, minorities. So now what they're also doing is that they're getting money. So these city agencies are actually getting money to hire MWBEs, okay? So this is a 5-year window, okay? So this is not a window that's going to be for the next 20 years, okay? This is a 5-year window, okay, where they're giving MWBEs $60 billion over the next 5 years to actually use their products and services in city, state, and federal government agencies, okay? So for me, I'm doing the Board of Ed, right? I always wanted to be a math teacher. So I want to bring my books and workshops to the schools and, help the children get financially educated. So that's where my focus is. My focus is just the schools. Now, I do have some opportunities to work in like the airport and train some of their staff. And I also have some opportunities to work into the hospitals and train, their staff. Now, some people may say, well, how do you get these contracts? Right. You can either bid on the contract when it comes out. You get it to your email, like you get it exclusively to your email. Or you go to these networking events, right? You go to these networking events and you connect with people and you connect with the person that's hiring, the person that's doing the procurement or whatever, right? So for me, I connect with a lot of principals. So I'm following up with a lot of principals. I'm connecting with a lot of parent coordinators. I'm connecting with a lot of teachers, right? So that's my focus, right? So whatever you want your focus to be. So like, let's say if you want to do hospitals and you have something for the nurses or something that can help the doctors be better or the nurses to be better or the staff to be better, you could present that. Or if you have something for correction officers or fire department or whatever, right? Whatever your product or services is, okay? You need to have a focus. It's not, I want to do all city and state agencies. For me, I just want to focus on the kids. Right? So that's where I'm pushing all of my efforts with this MWBE, right? My goal is to make at least $1 million, right? With my MWBE certificate, right? At least $1 million providing my services, which is my books and my workshops to children and adults, okay? So you just got to figure out what your niche will be because it's so many. You can't do everybody. And then you also will need a team. So I already have like a team of 4 people that we all work. So now here's how your team works. Your team doesn't have to be certified. As long as you, the business, are certified, you can now subcontract other people, right? Or of course, put people on your payroll to do things for you to help you out, whether you're doing the schools, whether you're doing the hospitals, whether you're doing, sanitation or even the court system. Right? The court, everybody, all city and state agencies have to hire at least 30% MWBEs. Okay? MWBEs or MBEs, which is Minority Business Enterprise, women. And then MBE is, for men. Of course, it's only women and men, female and male, but this is an opportunity, guys. If you don't have an opportunity to tap into 60 billion, if you feel like your business is struggling, if you feel like, I hit a wall, right? After the pandemic, I hit a wall in my business. My business is not going, or, I want to expand my services, or I want to get my books, into more, more agencies or more airports, whatever. Get yourself MWBE certified. Okay. These are all the requirements. Now I'm city certified and county certified. Now working on getting state certified. Now that's a whole nother thing, right? So getting state certified, but if you could just do the state, you're good, okay? So here's the link. I put the link below. It's esdny.gov. And if you're in another state, you can just go to your state website and type in MWBE, what the requirements are, and start applying for them. And, they're putting a lot of money into it because now they have offices for MWBEs, right? They also have the Small Business Administration that can also help MWBEs. And then certain city and state agencies have a department strictly for MWBs. I know the police department, the mayor's office, and the Department of Education has a department allocated to just serve MWBEs. Okay, so this is serious, and this is coming from the federal government. So this is serious, right? So they're really trying to push the diversity, equity, and inclusion to include minorities in the $60 billion that we have not had access to for the last 400 years. Okay, so sign up. They have all kind of webinars. You can sign. I think they have a webinar coming up August 7th. You can sign up for that. It's free. Ask as many questions. They have an email, all of that stuff. Okay, so if you are a woman or if you're a minority, I mean, you know, minorities could be Chinese women, Indian women, Spanish women, right? So minority, you know, that's really what it is. At first, when I first saw it, I thought it was for just black women, but no, minority is, if you are considered minority and they label you as a minority, you can apply for this certificate. So hopefully he was able to help you guys. I'll put the link below. And you know, let's start getting this money, man. Like, come on. Like I always tell people, you guys, if you've been following me, you're on my channel, there's no reason that nobody should be broke in the 21st century. Honestly, being broke at this point in the game is just a choice. You choose to struggle. You choose to be broke. You choose to live check to check. You choose to mismanage your money. Right, with all these free stuff out here, all these free apps to help you get out of debt, all these free apps to help you manage money, all these free apps to help you make extra money, being broke is a choice. So, hope to see you guys at the top. Peace.